What is good, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Foxy. Welcome back to the Fox's Den. It's a beautiful Saturday, getting into some more reactions. Got some new episodes to watch, starting with Hell's Paradise episode 9. Very excited for this. Last episode was really good, and we had a break last week. I'm pretty sure that was when we had the break. We got episode 8 2 weeks ago, and then we had a break last week. And I just noticed one of my lights is not on. Hold on, give me a second. Okay, there we go. Didn't even notice the fucking light was off. Hey, it's all good. Yeah, last week I'm pretty sure was the break. So it's been 2 weeks since we got the last episode, which was episode 8. And it was an amazing episode. It's probably one of the best episodes yet, and it focused solely on Tenza, a character we didn't really know much. We've only seen him once prior to last episode, and he's already gone. I mean, he really did show his potential. That was like the whole thing about last episode, is like his master, who was in assigned mode as well. He was the one that was about to get seduced by the cannibal woman that's very attractive, and obviously did not fall for it and ended up killing her. And then so he met up with him, and then we got kind of a backstory on how they met, and he took him in, and because like Tenza was always considered like trash, and he grew up in the slums, nobody ever saw the potential in him. But this master of his, I think his name's Shion, did. He saw that potential, and he wanted to give him something better in his life, and he knew he was capable of doing it. But Tenza was a little hard-headed at first. He didn't really see the point in doing anything that he was talking about, like really taking being an executioner or an assignment seriously, stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? And he was actually thinking about quitting, and Shion was basically like, okay, well, if you can land a blow on me, then I'll allow you to quit. Sure enough, Tenza's like, nah, I don't give a fuck about that. Like, I'm just gonna leave. Like, nah, I'm good. And then he actually ends up running into, I think his name is NG? Eisen, right? I think it's Eisen? I want to say it's Eisen. The red-haired fellow runs into him, tells him, come on and walk with me. And they end up having a conversation at a graveyard where I think they were standing in front of the headstone of, well, I don't know if they create headstones or whatnot for people that are executed for criminals. I don't know if they would, but they were at the graveyard regardless, and he basically told him the story of Shion's previous, student, and how he was kind of like like Tenza. He was kind of like Tenza, and he ended up actually leaving, and then he turned to crime because he couldn't feed himself, so he started stealing or whatever he had to do to make ends meet, and it ended up costing him his life because at one point he was sitting there on his knees ready to be beheaded, and it was Shion who was the one that had to do it, which is probably very traumatizing for Shion and the student. The student actually apologized, like, I'm sorry, master. Like, it's crazy. It's a wild story. And so Tenza, after that story, actually starts to take himself a little bit more serious, and he actually has this one goal in mind and actually landing a blow on Shion. And he finally does by the end of the episode as the credits start rolling. And it shows us, like, instead of, like, the whole goal of that at first was for him to quit, but instead now he's like, no, like, actually, please, master, will you continue to teach me? Like, he started to really enjoy it and like really put his all in that one thing. Like, you could be surprised with how much you can progress and how much potential you really have if you focus on one thing and that's it. Not solely, but like just try and put your 110% in everything that you do, and you'll be surprised on how far you can go. And so sure enough, he dedicated himself, and once he landed that blow, he was like, you know what, I want to keep doing this. And it completely changed his lifestyle. As you can see, he's a very nice guy. Senka is very fond of him just because of how chivalrous he is and how nice he is. He turned into a great man after becoming his student. So much so that pretty much last episode, the focus of was trying to get away from this Tensen that showed up and confronted Senka and Tenza, and then eventually Shion met up with them, and it's all three of them against them, the Tensen. And sure enough, the Tensen is just too fucking strong, bro. I don't know what we're gonna do about these motherfuckers, but if they don't want us here, like, I'm thinking at some point we're gonna have to like convince them that we're worthy of being here or something, because how are we even supposed to counterattack them or have any sort of countermeasure that gives us enough time to do what we want? I mean, it's just impossible. They're fucking immortal. Like, it seems like an uphill battle, but as you can see, sure enough, that's what it looks like, because Tenza took it on his own to try and do as much damage to the Tensen as he could while he let his master in Senka get away. Senka did not like that, but obviously Shion understood what Tenzo was trying to say, and Tenzo went in, bro. He's a fucking boss. He started throwing hands with the Tensen, bro. He said, "Fuck it, my sword's done. Fuck it, I'm gonna use my hands, bro. Like whatever." And he went out like a fucking boss, bro. He's fucking insane, dude. He's amazing. Yeah, Tenzo's that fucking guy. I love that episode. It was very emotional in seeing his death, but it was also very badass in how you saw him live his life ever since he met Shion and the person that he became and wanted to be. So it was very emotional, but also very inspiring. So it was really good. It was a great episode. So I'm excited for this. It's been a 2-week break. I'm very excited to get into the new episode. Can't wait to see where we go from here. If you guys enjoy it, please like down below, comment, subscribe for new, and hit the notification bell so you know the next one's dropping. Let's get into it. Episode 9, Hell's Paradise.
謎が多すぎて一旦頭を冷やして整理しないと。もう休んでください、センタ殿。
So he's been scouring for as much info as possible, and it's like amounting to nothing because he doesn't even know what the hell most of the shit means. Knocked.
謎が多すぎる。今無策で蓬莱に行っては危険です。
That's what I'm saying. We've already met 3 separate Tensen, and there's probably even more, and probably the majority of them are in the inner layer of this island. Like, bruh, better watch the fuck out. Like I said, these Tensen are a problem, bro. We have no chance of defeating them as of we know right now. We have no chance. All right, come on. What's the move of this episode? Gods and people. Yes, there's an extinct fucking separation between the two. Jesus, between Tensen and people. Holy fuck. Oh, he's doing a little mission on his own. Oh, he's actually hearing this? That tree looks like it's praying. This tree are people? Well, this is another way of doing that if you think about it, because he's gonna be learning as he walks through here. Hopefully he's just smart enough and prepared enough to where if he knows he can't handle something, get the fuck out, bro. You're by yourself. He's determined to move on his own right now, though. Oh, big ass door. Oh shit, it's the same one! It's the same one that fucked up Tenza! That's Tensen, bro. He just fucked up one of your Simon, bro. Tensen's sick of it. Like, I already took care of some earlier, bro. Like, give me a break, man. Oh! Oh shit! Damn! Yeah, they're going off right here. She's actually getting surprised too on how effective his attacks are. Oh yeah, his ninjutsu. Maybe that's effective. Okay, it's yeah, it just extinguished. Yeah, what the fuck? Don't let your guard down, bro. Literally still complete ash and it's still going at him. Like, that is insane. Like, the hair's gone. Yeah, he's not dead yet. He's like, are you a human? I thought you were. Oh, dude, that geeks. Oh, we get a head up this episode, baby. 1v1. Head the fuck up. Oh my god. Yo, I love the hand-to-hand combat, baby. Yeah, exactly. What is effective? We haven't found anything effective yet since they're immortal and can regenerate. Oh, what? That worked? Huh? What were you about to say? Because it looked like when he kicked the Tensen right there, it looked like the foot was glowing, like the fists are glowing right here for the Tensen. Oh shit, what the hell? Damn. Oh shit.
風圧ではない。衝撃が体内に響くような。何があろうと立ち止まるわけにはいかん。妻の元に帰るために。
Oh, that was fired.
何でも生きて帰る。
Oh my god, no, not Christ. They're going crazy. Oh my god. Yo. Oh my god, Gabimaru. Bro, nah, this is insane. He's like melting her with his fists.
答えろ。戦薬はどこにある。
Why is it turning into a bunch of flowers? What is going on here? Is the Tensen like evolving or some shit? What the fuck?
化け物と対峙するのは初めてじゃなかろう。
Yeah, but this is a Tensen monster, bro. I didn't even know that. We didn't even know the Tensen were capable of this yet. Like, bro, what? Yeah, nah, you're done. You're done. There's no way. Is it still gonna be able to revert? Because he said the Tensen said he was gonna, or he, she, whatever, was gonna get in trouble for this. So are they able to revert back to their normal form? It's like almost like they're not supposed to like use this form often. Yeah, I don't know, bro. This is not looking good.
機械な術に巨大な化け物。そうか。夢か。
I don't think so. I think you just fell under unconscious in the reality. How the hell is he gonna survive this? Because he's by himself.
ここのところお忙しそうでしたし、今日くらい休養なさってはどうですか?
This is like pure bliss for him. This is exactly where he wants to be.
これが夢だとしても、君と話せたことが嬉しくて。
Yeah.
何をおっしゃってるの?
He's aware of it. Oh! Oh, that was him!
忍びの鉄則その20死の際になれば反射的に相打ちを狙う意志とは関係なくな
Damn! Is he finally down for the count now? Oh, the girl's hip! Wow, the little girl protected him. Okay, it's dissolving. I'm assuming back to normal. Yes, okay. Okay, so the Tensen know this little girl. They're hip. They are hip. That is good info. Thank you. And her name's May, apparently. Yeah, he was like, nah, I'm good. I'm not going out there by myself. Well, where else are y'all gonna go? Like, aren't you guys looking for the elixir? It's the only place to go. Yeah, okay, Yuzahira. Bro, if Gabimaru didn't stand a chance, I mean, he put up a fight. He put up a good fucking fight. He actually made the Tensen try, because we saw that form for the first time. But y'all are gonna get absolutely eradicated if the Tensen don't fuck around and go into that form immediately. And there's multiple of them? Oh, wait. Did he just say? I think he just said there's 7 of them. That's that pink-haired girl one. I was just curious. Yep. Oh, so they've already talked about that. Kishikai. Kishikai? That's that transformation? So he has that kind of like tree look. So does that mean the tree guy that we're with now is a previous Tensen?
今頃は花だろ
It's possible.
う。甘く見るなよ。
If you use too much of your
もし
power.
も死骸も発見された。仮に穴から出て
Sure enough, they survived.
手負いの獣は恐ろしいぞ。
Oh, and it looks like Shion's already starting to train Senka. Yeah, that Tensen looks smacked like a tree ever since they transformed into that Kishikai transformation or whatever. So maybe the tree like group that they're with right now that's taking him to Horai to look for Mei and Gabimaru are. Oh, is that the elixir? Sure is. Look at that. Yep. There was only one. Interesting.
如意玄君、文殊高校、巡礼帝君、仙道を極め神になった仙人が7つに分裂した。同じ容貌、同じ声音。
Okay, yeah, I was about to say it sounds like all of them, no matter which form they're in, female or male, it's the same voice actor for the male and female counterpart. I was about to say that, I just wasn't 100% sure yet.
違う。私もお前たちと同じ姿だった。我々の命は長いが、死より先に受化する。
受化？
体がゆっくり木になってゆく。やがて一本の木として座禅で拝む形で大地に根付く。これは私の娘。
Wow.
不幸なことに家族で最初に受化してしまった。
Oh, it doesn't. Yeah, like you said, regardless of age, it doesn't matter.
それでは、たとえ1000年以上の寿命でも村は崩壊してしまうでしょうね。
天仙様は蓬莱に入る者を選別する神。
Okay, yeah, so they're the ones that govern Horai and who gets to be in there and who's a part of their circle.
そもそも罪人の安否は管轄外。
Somehow he is, thanks to Mei.
この娘が助けてくれたのか。戦薬を手にするためにはあれを倒さねばならんのか。
Well, if you want the elixir, that's what you're gonna turn into, bro. Just to let you know. You got a good example in front of you, you know what I'm saying?
必ず殺す手段がある。あるいはもっと。
That's what I'm saying. I feel like eventually everyone's gonna have to group up. Look at that.
あの時の忍びじゃねえか。やつれてるな。やり時か？
Hell no. Damn, and it ends right there, right when we regroup with them or regroup with somebody else. But damn, bro, that was a gas episode. That was gas. That might be the best episode yet because we're getting so close to the inner parts of this island Horai, bro. This is that was good, man. Amazing episode. Alrighty, guys, what another amazing episode of Hell's Paradise. That was fucking amazing. It was great. Right from the get-go, we can catch right back up with Senta and them. That village where they met Mei and Mr. Groot, as we call him. I can't remember his actual name, but he's the one that told us most of the first information that we learned about this place. And Senta continued to scour the village for as much info as he could gather, and he wasn't really amounting to much because, well, not him, but like the info wasn't, because it's just like stuff that he can't really comprehend or that they themselves can't comprehend because they're not from this place. So it was proving to be not very worth it, but I mean, he was still trying to do as much as possible to learn as much as we can to be as prepared as possible. But Gabimaru was obviously getting a little impatient. It's like, okay, what else? Like, when is that going to be when we have enough like confidence to go into this place? And Senta's like, I don't know. Well, Gabimaru is not one to wait for too much longer because he's worried about his own village's shinobi coming and securing more of the elixir. Somehow his village chieftain apparently has the elixir of life as well, unless it's a little different, because I don't remember seeing in that example that we saw of the village chief like getting stabbed a bunch of times and surviving it, having a blade through his head. I don't remember seeing vines and like whatnot, like how they regenerate, you know what I'm saying, the Tensen. So it might be a little different, but it seems like they continuously drank the elixir too, because as we can see, after the fight between Gabimaru and the Tensen that already killed Tenza, she or he, the Tensen was very, very drained because they used that transformation that they have, and you could tell that they kind of looked like a tree, which is what the Groot was just explaining to us at the end, that most humans, like, he used to look like you guys, like Gabimaru and them. He used to look like a normal human But once you get older, it doesn't matter. It doesn't even really matter of age, but you know, at some point in your life, you're going to start turning into a tree. And then you're permanently like that, you know, praying towards Horai. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that the Tensen was so drained and kind of looked like a tree, then that's what I'm saying. Maybe like they were all just regular humans too, but they just happened to find the elixir, and then they start to take control, and they abuse the power for themselves, and they enjoy it for themselves in a small collective, just these 7 people. As we can see, Gabimaru in that fight between the Tensen, I mean, that was gas, bro. Like, Tenza did his thing. Like, he, you know, as the Tensen mentioned, like, damn, I already fought a human that was fairly strong earlier today. Like, why do I got to deal with you now, too? You know what I'm saying? Like, he was tired of this shit. Like, he's like, God damn, I don't get a break today. But Gabimaru, sure enough, like, he put up a goddamn fight, bro. Like, he went in. The hand-to-hand combat looked amazing. How fast his punches were going once, like, right before the Tensen transformed, and then after the Tensen transformed, he still like was in this like, you know, near death scenario, so he was putting everything he had into it, thinking he was going to die. Had a little bit of a dream of like seeing his wife, and he was at least just happy to talk to her in that sort of state before he possibly passed away. I mean, that was really well done, and he got very close because he was right outside the gates of like whatever this place is, Horai. Who knows what it actually looks like inside that place. As we can tell, it looks probably a little bit more like on the like paradise side, like very beautiful, because obviously we saw the Tensen have a little bit of a meeting, or they were about to have a meeting about these humans, how they're different than before, they're a lot stronger than before. A lot of the monsters and whatnot that they're talking about, I can't remember exactly what they referred to them as, but a lot of them have perished thanks to these humans, and they're actually, you know, moving pretty well through the island. So they're, you know, that's why they're having a conversation about this, because like, we need to take these people a little bit more seriously. And then as we can see also while they're talking about it, the blonde guy and his brother Simon survive. They got out of the pit. And as the Tensen was saying, you better be careful whenever a fucking injured beast is cornered. Or just like a human cornered, you know, that's injured. Like, you don't want to fuck with them, bro. They are ready for anything. So it seems like that blonde guy is going to be even more hungry for a get back, basically. And then we got the Blade Dragon guy and rank 9 of Simon. They just pulled up on Gabimaru in May. And who knows their intentions. Hopefully this guy doesn't try to fight Gabimaru, because 1, Gabimaru's already injured. He's already had a fight. And 2, I don't think you can take him, to be honest. Gabimaru just went up a Tensen already. Even though the Blade Dragon guy seems very, like, you know, strong himself, very capable. We haven't seen completely what he can do yet, but we know he's capable, and at least has a good head on his shoulders, because as soon as he was the example that when he got bit or stung by that butterfly, he cut his hand off right away. So he's good with his reaction time. He's smart, and he's also capable as well. So I would think they start to work together, because Gabimaru was even saying himself, like, even with 2 or 3 or even more people, like, I have a feeling that we're going to have to start to group up with these other people. So, like, you know, Shion and Senka got to meet up with Gabimaru and them. Sagiri and the Blade Dragon guy, rank 9 of Simon. Like, they all got to meet up, bro. Like, it's time to, like, gather what's left of our forces, because as we can see, these Tensen are not one to be fucked with. They're immortal. They're basically monsters, gods, whatever you want to call them. Like, we stand no chance until we actually effectively get some damage in on them somehow. And there was one moment where Gabimaru did, and I can't remember exactly why, because the Tensen started to mention something like, maybe you are something, and then like he didn't mention anything more, and he just kept attacking him after that. But it looked like at one moment Gabimaru kicked the Tensen, and it looked like, I don't know if it was the Tensen where he got kicked was glowing, like his stomach, or it was Gabimaru's foot that was glowing, right? Okay, and that is what like landed an effective hit. You know what I'm saying? If that's the case, all the Tensen have been using moves like that, where they kind of, you know, their hands start to glow, or whatever they're about to use starts to glow. Even Mei has used it, and the Tensen know Mei, so thank God we figured that out. Tensen are aware of Mei, obviously, so maybe Mei is actually a Tensen that they didn't fuck with, and they persecuted her or something. You know what I'm saying? That's why she's very old, but she's in this childlike form. I don't fucking know. That's very interesting in itself. But like I said, Gabimaru did do some damage somehow on that Tensen, and the Tensen seemed to be about to say something, and then we didn't get any more. So does that mean maybe we don't know as much about Gabimaru? Like, maybe he already has some properties of the elixir of life. I mean, he has all this crazy ninjutsu, which I guess we've just assumed is normal by now for shinobi. But what about the rest of his shinobi? Are the rest of his shinobi, like, colleagues or villagers able to perform ninjutsu just like that, like he is? I mean, I don't know. I mean, Yuzihira kind of can. I mean, she did that one jutsu where she started sweating like crazy whenever they went up against Groot the first time. But then again, like, we don't know. We don't know. So that Tensen was alluding to, like, maybe Gabimaru is more special than we think. So hopefully we get some more confirmation on that in the next episode or next couple episodes. And also see if everyone tries to group up and start as a collective and really start getting themselves on the same page with each other, because that's your best bet, especially when there's not, like, so far when we've gone up against these Tensen, it's been one Tensen taking care of everything. When the blonde guy and his brother Simon pulled up on those two Tensen, it wasn't 2v2, it was 1v2. When the Tensen pulled up on Tenza Senka and his master Shion, it was 1v3. They ran away, Tenza died. When Gabimaru went up against the same Tensen, it was 1v1. And he got saved by Mei, 1v2. The Tensen had to do a lot, yeah, sure, like he was forced to use his transformation or whatever, and then had to, you know, it seems they drank the Tan, the elixir of life regularly, so that was like what, you know, cured him, or, you know, gave him more, you know, energy, so to speak, and ramp up his recovery. But that's all. It's always been one so far. So imagine if the Tensen work together as a collective, 7 of them. You're fucked. So it's time to start working together, bro. It's time to start working together. I'm assuming, like, since we left off a cliffhanger of the Blade Dragon guy in rank 9 pulling up on Gabimaru, I'm assuming it's gonna lead more in a direction like, let's work the fuck together. You know what I'm saying? I'm assuming Gabimaru is gonna be, you know, the one that leads that conversation mostly, unless the, you know, maybe the Blade Dragon guy is, but he was already taunting him like, is it your time to die? Like, bitch, shut up. If you want that smoke, just let me know. But it's time to group up. We got to. You know what I'm saying? It's time. But yeah, another amazing episode. I enjoyed it thoroughly. And that's going to do it for me. So if you guys enjoyed it, please leave a like down below. Comment, let me know what you guys think. Subscribe for new, and hit that notification bell so you know when the next one's dropping. I'll see you on the next one. Y'all be good. Deuces.